Hello YouTube, my name is John Wiseman and this is Johnny Reacts. Now I'm about to do a reaction to BabyMetal's Karate. Now this is the official music video and it's about 8 years old with 80 million views. Crazy. Now I've got a love for anything that's like karate or martial arts. I used to do Shotokan karate when I was younger and I've done a number of disciplines in martial arts. I don't do it anymore, I'm old and fat now, but I've still got a love for it. Now I do know this song's not about karate, but I'm very interested to see what it is about. And I also want to react to the music video before any live version because I've just got a love for the music videos. As I said before, I went to university to study how to make and deconstruct movies, so I really love this kind of medium. I've also got a little story to tell you. Now, when I was younger, I used to, as I said, do martial arts, and I got very cocky. I got very cocky, in fact. Then one day I went to Quasar. It's like a laser tag game. I used to go there every Sunday with my friends, and we were quite good. We were members. And one day we were in there, and it was very busy with lots of kids and families running around. And I went up against this man with the laser guns. And there's a special technique you use with your shoulder where you can guard your front or back plate. So if you know how to do it, you can pretty much win against anybody. So I was basically winning against this guy who was a lot bigger and broader than me. And he got frustrated and started to jam his gun into my breastplate. And I can remember thinking to myself, I'm in the perfect position to lamp him one if I wanted to. But I thought, no, it's just stupid. There's families and kids running around, so just de-escalate. So I said, no, mate, and I turned my back to him. The worst thing I could have done, because he lamped me across the back of the head with a gun. And I went down on my knees. And I was stunned. And as I was on my knees, I was just thinking to myself, what just happened? And then I realised he's still hitting me. He was still hitting me over the back of the head and the neck with a gun. And I didn't feel anything. I was just stunned because I stumbled out there in a semi-conscious state. But it taught me a big lesson that there's always somebody bigger and nastier than you. So yeah, that's my little story. Anyway, let's get on with this reaction. Ooh, scary, ghostly. Kamiban? Spirits. They're getting ready to fight. It's gonna get heavy. Nice. The guitar sounds so cool. Cool. Stop it there for a second. I'm getting the idea of a boss fight. So it looks like, I don't know, I'm getting a bit confused. There's 3 ghostly images at the start, which I thought were the boss they're about to fight. But then there's this demon that's come into it. I'm getting a bit confused about what's going on. I feel like they're about to fight them, like in a computer game. I really like how they've done the dance moves. Incorporated dance with karate moves, with some kung fu moves, fighting moves. But not only that, they've got kind of like powers. There's wisps and smoke and kind of like when you see a kind of martial art movie when sometimes you can see the physical form of chi happening, that kind of thing. It makes me feel like they're fighting something more spiritual rather than physical. It's a BabyMetal music video, so I doubt that it's going to be as superficial as them fighting a boss fight. It's like a computer game. It's going to be something more in depth. There's going to be some kind of meaning behind it all. Cool moves. Going into Kibidachi. Sue's voice, so good. Calling them forward. Come on, girls. They're ready for a fight. I love that move there. Little kind of skip. Very cool. They're strong. Ooh, they've won. I love it. They're fighters. I'm getting the impression that those three are like the top boss. I don't know, the master boss. And they're calling forth other bosses. Like now this guy with the staff, it reminds me of the... Oh, what's it called? Monkey? I think that's the name of it, like from Chinese mythology. That's the impression I got. Love that move. Dance move, so cool. Nice catchy song. Oh, it's defeated them. Okay. So it's like when you watch a movie where, I don't know, they go into a competition and they get beaten and then they have to retrain and get stronger and then overcome and then they beat the boss at the end. That's the impression I'm getting. But I feel like there's got to be some kind of more... actually, maybe it's like... I'm not really sure about the three at the start because they seem feminine to me. But the two masculine ones they fought, the two men that they fought, give me the idea that it could be like they are started off, well, they are three young girls in metal. And when they started off, it was very much a masculine dominated music, wasn't it? Like heavy metal at that time. And then three young girls come into it. It must have been really kind of strange for them entering that. And they probably got, well, they did. Even myself criticized them. You know, I didn't think they would last. They probably got a lot of hate from fans and even from other metal bands that didn't like them. So I feel like the masculine side of these bosses could be like the bands or the metal fans that didn't like them. And it's like, it's not the fact that they're physically beating them. It's the fact that they're in their psyche, you know, fighting them. If you see what I mean. I think anyway, I'm not really sure. Karate Kid moment. And they're picking themselves up. We can do it together. Wow. Because like what I said, they've now retrained and they're now stronger. Together, they're stronger. They can overcome anything. So cool. Wow. Hang on. Is it them? Of course! course. So the thing, because I didn't think they were masculine at the start. I thought they looked feminine, but I think it represents them. Because as I said before, like a lot of BabyMetal songs, there's more of a hidden meaning. So maybe again, maybe the masculine, the two guys that they're fighting, represent the masculine side of metal and how they were criticized, and they could have easily been knocked down on their ass and given up, yeah, for all the criticism that they had. But they're BabyMetal. Not just the three girls are strong, but all BabyMetal in itself are strong, and they've helped themselves get back on their feet. And even though they could have been knocked down many, many times, they get up again. They keep going. They keep going. Keep going because they're BabyMetal. That's the impression that I'm getting from the masculine side, which is the masculine side of metal. But of course, it's them, which is more. It's like that masculine side doesn't really matter because the true enemy is how you feel about yourself. You know, that's who you need to overcome, because people can say whatever they want. It's up to you whether you listen to what they say or not. So they could have easily listened to these people that were against them, you know, who didn't like them. They could have listened to them and given up, but they didn't. But the real enemy is what's in their head. They're going, oh, are we, you know, are we good enough? You know, we're three young girls that entered this really masculine, dominated music industry. They could have easily given up, thought they weren't good enough, listened to the criticism, but they haven't, because they're BabyMetal and they stand up and together, because they helped each other up off the ground. So together they've helped support each other to get where they are now. Well, that was like 8 years ago, but you know what I mean. They're stronger together. BabyMetal strong together. Pretty cool. So the last boss that they've got to fight and defeat is their own insecurities, I guess. Very cool. Sue's voice goes subsonic. Beautiful eyes. So they're seeing themselves, I think, in the reflection of their eyes. Ooh, that last scene where they disappear just gave me more shivers. Very cool. That's it. Very cool. Now, I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong. It's just as I interpret it, as I see the imagery. And I kind of think to myself that for them just to be fighting some bosses and winning the bosses, it's too superficial. It's quite childish in a way, just doing like copying a computer game or a movie. So it's got to be something that's more hidden and has deeper meaning. And I think that's it, because those three images were the three girls. They were the three girls, and they're not defeating themselves. They're defeating the insecurities. So, you know, because they at the start, they got a lot of criticism. Even now, even today, they get a lot of criticism. And if it wasn't for the fact that they are strong, like together they are strong, BabyMetal, not just the three girls, but the whole of BabyMetal are strong. They've kept going and they keep performing. They're getting better and stronger. At least that's how I'm interpreting it anyway. But I loved it. Music's really cool, nice and powerful, strong metal. Sue's voice is phenomenal. The two girls, lovely dancing. I love the dance moves. They interpret the dance so well, incorporating like karate moves, kung fu moves. I liked how it looked like they were using like chi and like having superpowers, because it's spiritual rather than physical. Very cool. I really like this. So I think next I need to watch the music video. Well, soon anyway. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Very cool.